Hello Taurus, this is your reading for May. I'm going to do this a little bit different. You see my setup is a bit different. Well, I'm just trying it out. So I'm starting with 3 cards just to start, and then we're going to pull more cards as we go along. So this is something new I want to try. And because we are now in full in Taurus season, I'm starting my first reading with Taurus. So Taurus, I feel this here, the 6 of Cups, immediately reminds me of the fact that yes, it is the month, from 19th of April until more or less 19-20 May. I have to really look it up. It is your time. It is your time of the year. So we have the 6 of Cups there, which tells me it's sort of your birthday card in this reading. Let's bring it in. Yeah, I'll have to see a little bit because I'm trying out this stuff. So I feel this is really your birthday card. You have grown up, or you're growing for small Tauruses. But I'm guessing that you're an adult Taurus watching this. So yes, this is going a little bit back in memories, festive things, but also because you're now this adult version of you. I think there are some choices you need to make here. I think it feels like there is a crossing of paths here. This is the 2 of Pentacles card, and you can see there are 2 ways to go. And we have another Pentacle card here, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles tells me that, whatever choice you're going to make, it's going to be a good choice. It's going to be an abundant choice. It's going to bring in this beautiful garden. It's going to bring in money, but also resources, values, important things, important to you. So maybe money is important to you. Yes, and I can say, yes, money could be in the cards, but maybe other stuff is important to you. So have a look what is important to you, because I think this is the time for you that things are starting to flow again because of these choices. I feel this card is more like a past energy. Choices you made in the past, because I feel it is connected with, with this 6 of Cups, which tells me it is related to the past. And these choices you've made in the past, and maybe throughout your lifetime, but I don't want to go that far. But in the recent past, choices you've been making and things you've been working on, those things are leading to this Queen of Pentacles. And that is a beautiful card to have here. Now I'm going to have a look. So I feel that this is a very good energy for your future, for being launched into the month of May in full Taurus season, but being launched into this season, in this, not only your season, but this coming year, more and more abundance, more resources, more joy, because joy is also abundance. So let's see what these cards say here. The King of Fire, which is the King of Wands, 7 of Air, and the Messenger of Air. So you have 2 swords cards, air cards. Air is swords. It's about your thoughts. Look. So this Messenger of Air, I'm going to start here. It is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, it feels like you have no ideas and you are finally ready to launch into them, to try them out. I feel this Knight is going to move. While before you may have been static a little bit, I feel here this 7 of Swords that feels you being a little bit blocked. And together with this 2 of Pentacles, maybe you were a little bit blocked in, what choice am I going to make? What road am I going to take? And so this card needed to sort of free you up. So the 7 of Swords, these ducks, in a way they are sort of blocking your path, but I feel like they also inspired you. They also helped you make these choices that you needed to make. And that needed some contemplation, that needed some time. It was not a fast thing. Hence also this Six of Cups. So it's working in the past, things from the past bringing you on this decisive road. The Messenger of Air, so the Knight of Swords, that is a very decisive card. That is a card that says it goes for it. And of course, with this Queen of Pentacles here, that is a very good card to have, because this messenger is going to launch you. It's going to make you move, make you take action, while here you're still contemplating. And I do this as the last one, which is a little bit weird because it's really on the first card. But I feel this is really connected to all the things you've been working on in the past, because this is the king of creativity. It's the king of fire, the king of wands. The king of wands has the ideas. Look at the crown on his head. He has ideas, and he also has his heart in it. He has passion. He has enthusiasm. He has this lust for life. This image of Iggy Pop comes up now. I don't know why. Not to say that this king is a male person. No, it's your energy. It's your energy of enthusiastic, going after, what you create. But the ideas have been so many that often, you were blocked because you didn't know which idea to follow. That again, here, with the choice, with this too. So at a certain point, there will need to be a choice will need to be made. That is something that is for sure. Because if you don't, you're going to have scattered energy, and then you're being all over the place. So we don't want that. Now I'm going to pull some more cards on here to see what else comes out. Okay. Another king. So we have a Queen of Pentacles and we have the King of Pentacles, which is a very good omen, that queen, that abundant queen, that prosperous queen, that resourceful queen, she's been supported by the king. You're going to go further, and the ideas that you have also are money-making ideas. I don't see this only as a sort of coming, how do you say that? I don't only see this king as sort of this coming into being. I think this king is connected with this queen, and really, because it's connecting with this queen, really telling me that, yes, this energy is going to be very, very strong. And I need to center these. It's a bit annoying when you have a new setup or you're trying a new setup. So because you have to sort of look what you're doing and read cards at the same time. So, okay. Death, the Death card. I know that lots of people don't like the Death card. Okay, we have another Two of Pentacles. So I'm going to first read these. So immediately this Death card, of course, can be a little bit like a fearful card, but it's not. I mean, it really tells me that you're going to decide. You're going to cut through all this, these thoughts going on, this, maybe a little bit of overwhelm going on, maybe a little bit of indecisiveness, of stuckness going on because of the many ideas you have. And then you don't know which one to choose. But we had this Two of Pentacles here, and we have it repeated here. So definitely choices need to be made, and choices will be made. And these choices I'm not telling you that you have to only pick one thing. I think out of the many ideas, you can pick a few, not necessarily one. I feel it's more than one you can choose, but it's very important that you cut through the indecisiveness of this Seven of Swords card, and that you then, and that is an inner process. You make the decision by really going inside and really thinking with yourself, what do I need to change in my life? What is important for me? Which things am I going to go after? So which values, which resources, which things bring me happiness, brings me joy, brings me abundance. Those things, those are the things you're going to go after. And that is an inner process, because you need to really process it. You really need to go deep and dig deep to find what it is that brings you joy. But you also have this King of Pentacles, don't forget that, because that is sort of confirming this Queen and going up a notch even, because the King comes after the Queen. So whatever it is that's happening, it's the potential here for success, for a good outcome. It's here. It's definitely here. But you need to make some choices, because if you don't make some choices, you're going to be stuck in the Seven of Swords. And I feel then the worst enemy of yourself is you. Is you blocking yourself. So let's see what else we need to know here. I love this Nine of Cups here, because this Nine of Cups tells me that, oh, this really makes sense in the whole process. I love that card. Really love that this came out. So this Nine of Cups tells me that whatever this process of creativity, of bringing the creativity in, you have a sort of process here. You have all these ideas, working in the background, working in the past, coming from the past, and not the far past, the recent past, but all these ideas, this passion is now translating into manifesting, into becoming real, to come into the real world. And this is really the success card. It's like you've done it. You've come there. You come full circle, because you're bringing everything, all these ideas, all these cups here into being, into the real world. And this is sort of the satisfaction position, like, look, I've done it. Arms crossed. Look at me. I have come this far. Now here, this Four of Cups on this Seven of Swords card, I feel this Four of Cups is also where, you sometimes don't see the choices. You sometimes even, are annoyed because you have so many things going on in your head, in your creative mind, and you can't choose. But that is part of that inner process of the death. Death is always a transformation that comes from inside. That's how I read the card. And that's why I always say it's a deep inner process, because of course it's a major arcana card. Major arcana card is big energy. So this is something big that shifts inside of you. And this card really tells me that finally you're going to see the light. You're going to see what you're going to choose. You're going to see what you're going to go after. But it's taking a while, and it will take some transformation, some different way of thinking, maybe some other routines, maybe some other habits that you need to inhabit and become part of your routine. So the choices you make, the choice will be made, and you can choose a few things. And anything you choose will be good, will be prosperous, because we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have this Four of Wands, which is the card of security, stability, not only on the home front, which can be, of course, so something around your home. It could be something around that, that is manifesting, that is becoming real, that is finally, after all this time, coming into the real world. But it could also be that, it's giving you this joy, because this is a celebratory card. You see like a marriage going on, but it's not, in this reading, it's not a marriage, of course. In this reading, it's really the card that says, yes, there is some solid basis that you are creating now to move on, to launch you further. Because when I said that first here, that this card, this Queen of Pentacles card, it gives you values, it gives you resources, it gives you even money. It will launch you into the year, further into the year. And this card tells me that, whenever you launch and you go further into the year, you have this solid foundation from which you can work. And that solid foundation comes from a really weighed out choice, from really thinking what is important to me, what is also very good to me, what makes me happy doing. Because, you know, your heart needs to be in it. And I'm saying that because of this King of Fire with the heart and the sun shining around his head, like a crown around his head. But your heart needs to be in it. So it needs to be something that you love, because otherwise it's not going to be that powerful. It's not going to be that long lasting. But you have a solid foundation from which you can work. So let's have a look. I have here a new deck, and I'm going to get the booklet because it is messages. It is the Druid Animal Oracle, this one. And I'm going to pull a message card from here for you, Taurus. And then we'll end with a message from the Soul Coaching Oracle cards. But let's first see this. Okay, I have them upside down, which is not the idea, because I don't read these upside down. So it's the otter spirit. The otter. So let me have a look what the otters say. So an otter, on contrary, like you are a fixed sign, Taurus, but this otter tells me, the first word that came up when I saw this was like flexibility. Also playfulness. Otters love to play. They love to play, but they're also very handy. You know that they have these little tiny hands, their paws, and they can break shells. And then they open the shells. They can do that with their little paws. So they love to play in the water. They are very handy. They're very skillful, and they're very flexible. So what it says, the otter invites us to play. As I said, playfulness. It allows us or invites us to go with the flow of life and experience, to become a child again. And this really brings me back to this card. Because the things you're working on and the things you're thinking about and that bring you enthusiasm and that passion of the King of Wands. Where is the King of Wands? Here he is. That is something that is related to your childhood. Maybe something that you loved to do as a child and that you forgot how to do because, you know, society sometimes kills the creativity in us. So allow yourself the freedom and pleasure of relaxing and letting go of all your daily concerns. So it's really about playing and being flexible, not being fixed and not being only focused on one thing, because there needs to be a little bit of play here. I feel in the act of play, a lot of creativity, a lot of joy can be found, and that will launch you into these ideas. So it also prompts you to take a day or weekend out of your usual routine to do something purely for fun. And your practical self may tell you cannot afford the time, but deep down you know that you need to take care of yourself to be of real value to others. Someone may even be coming into your life and who will show you how to play again, something you may have forgotten as you accept the responsibilities of growing up. Otter shows us that being playful can even lead us to catch the salmon, the fish prized by the Druids. So the salmon, which the prize, the results, the rewards, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. So now I need to put them all back in order, okay, which is like, shouldn't be taking them all out. But yeah, I think you need to see them. Those are your rewards. So there is rewards here in playing, in just taking some time off, in letting the creative juices go, and then you have to make some choices, of course. So that is this card. Now, finally, oh my God, what a mess did I make from this? So finally, I'm going to draw one from here. So all the cards before were shuffled, but I'm going to take some random one here from this one as well. So let's see what they say. Oh no, this is incredible. Look at this. And you saw me draw it randomly, yes? Playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I give to others, but I feel that is playfulness. Again, this otter. This is what's going to bring you all the manifesting. This is what's going to manifest and help you create from the past, because play is something we do in childhood as a child, and then we forget it sometimes when we become an adult and we have work to do, we have children to raise, we have bills to pay. We forget to play. But I think in play, herein lies you being able to create a solid foundation again, because in your play, you're going to create this wonderful riches and you're going to reap the rewards in play. So, Taurus, I think this is really the double message. I think there is nothing more I can say here to you that will give more insights here. So I really thank you for being here. I thank you for being part of my world. As always, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Please like my video. Leave a comment. I will always reply to your comments. And I always appreciate your support. You can also find me on Instagram, where I put these videos as well. Or on Facebook, where you can find links to these videos. And if really you want to have a personal reading, then check my website, christelvangelder.com, and find out which readings you can have done there for you personally. Now, Taurus, thank you for being here, and speak soon. Upcoming, I'm going to do some relationship reading. This is going to come soon after this is being posted, so keep an eye out for that one. Thank you for being here. Bye, Taurus.